Hey everyone, so I'm doing a video on log equations. There are two types of log equations. So the first type would be if there was a single log. So when there's a single log, what you're going to do to solve for x, I'll make one of these x just to show you that you're solving for an x. What you're going to do is you're going to make it into exponential form, and then you just type in whatever b to the e is in your calculator to get x. The other type of log equation is if there are two logs. And when there are two logs, they should be separated on either side. If not, we have to do something else. But for now, they're going to be separated on either side. And when that happens, you're going to cross out the base and the log, and you'll set the insides equal to each other to find x. The only thing that is important is that you cannot have no negatives or the number 0 in the log or the base. So that means that the base or the inside of the log cannot be 0 or negative. And that is because the graph of a log looks like this, and it will never cross this vertical asymptote and go to 0 or the negative numbers. So here's our first example. It is a single log equation, so what we're going to do is write it into exponential form. This is my base, this is my exponent, and this is my answer. So it'll be 2 to the 5th equals 5x plus 7. 2 to the 5th is 32 equals 5x plus 7. Subtract the 7. Okay, so you have 32 minus 7, which is going to get you 25 equals 5x. Divide by 5, and we'll get x equals 5. So what you want to do is you want to check that answer inside the log. You're basically going to replace the x with a 5 and say 25 plus 7, that's 32. And that's positive. The inside of the log is positive. And also you should know that 2 to the 5th is 32. So this is our answer, x equals 5. So for this log equation, there are two logs on either side, and they're the same base. So what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to cross off the log and the base and set the insides equal to each other. So I see v squared, and any squared likes to be positive and equal to 0, so I'm going to add the 12v over and add the 1. That'll cancel this out. I'll get v squared plus 12v plus 36 equals 0. I'm going to be able to factor this into v, and plus 6, and plus 6, and I get x equals negative 6 as my answer. I just need to check. When I put that in here, I get 36 plus 35, which is just 1, so that's good. And when you plug in negative 6 here, you get negative 12 times negative 6, which is positive 30. Negative 6 times 12 is positive 72, and then minus 1 is a 71. So over here, I think I just added wrong. It'd be 36 plus 35, and that'll get you your 71 as well. So they both match. They're both positive. This is your answer. Okay, so in the next problem, there's also logs on either side, so I'm going to go ahead and cross them off. I'm going to set the insides equal to each other to solve. And again, like the last problem, x squared likes to be equal to 0, so I'm going to move these over and cross these off. So I have x squared plus 6x plus 8 equals 0. This will factor into x plus 4 and x plus 2 to get 6. And I'll be left with x equals negative 4 and x equals negative 2. So I have to check both these answers to see if they'll be extraneous or not. So I'm going to put negative 4 in here, squared, and then plus 7 times negative 4 plus 12. So it'll be 16 minus 28 plus 12. 16 and 12 make 28, and that's 28 minus 28. That's not good. That's 0. And also here, if I put negative 4 in, I get 0 as well. So I need to reject negative 4 because it makes the inside of my log 0. We don't want zeros or negatives inside our logs. I'm going to check negative 2 as well. If I put negative 2 in here, I just get 2. That's good. If I put negative 2 in here, I'll get 4 minus 14 plus 12. This will be 4 and 12 make 16 plus 4, well, minus 14. And that's another 2. So this one's good.